Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video about an upcoming film called Sound of Freedom, which is being distributed by Angel Studios. Angel Studios, if the name doesn't immediately ring a bell, also distributes the mega popular Christian show, The Chosen. Jim Caviezel, who most of you undoubtedly know played the role of Jesus in The Passion of the Christ, stars in Sound of Freedom, and he plays the role of Tim Ballard. Now, unless you have your ear to the ground, as it were, when it comes to the subject of human trafficking, you may not have heard of Tim Ballard, but he is somebody worth knowing about. He formerly worked for Homeland Security, and then he left his government position in order to found an organization called Operation Underground Railroad. Now, Operation Underground Railroad, or OUR as it's commonly called, is an anti-human trafficking organization that serves in a variety of roles. Within the borders of the United States, they primarily help to provide information about the human trafficking problem in order to raise awareness, and they help to provide tools and training to law enforcement. Now, outside of the United States, they play a much more active role in combating human trafficking, in that they assist local law enforcement in foreign countries by physically going in with them and helping to run sting operations and arrest traffickers. They also do what they can to secure aftercare arrangements for trafficking victims in order to help them rebuild their lives. If OUR sounds like an interesting organization to you, I'm going to link their website in the description so that you can look into them further. To be clear, I am not in any way officially associated with the organization, but I have done some volunteer work for them, and it's always been a great experience. They're always in need of both volunteers and financial support, so give them a look if they sound like an organization that you might want to get involved with. But back to the film. As mentioned, the film is about Tim Ballard and his work in fighting against human trafficking. Now, I haven't seen the film, but I've read enough about it and heard enough about it from people involved to know that the main purpose of the movie is not to glorify Tim Ballard, but to let people know that the issue of sex trafficking exists. To know that it exists and that it's a serious problem, and hopefully by knowing that it exists and that it's a serious problem, people will be motivated to join the fight and help out in some way. I'm going to link the trailer to the movie in the description, so definitely give it a look. And if you think it's a movie that you want to see, and if fighting against human trafficking is a cause that you would like to get behind, then Angel Studios has essentially put out a call for help. And full disclaimer, I don't represent Angel Studios in any way. I just appreciate what they're doing here with this movie. But they want to get the film into as many theaters as possible. But in order to do that, they need to pre-sell as many tickets as they can. By pre-selling tickets to existing dates, this will signal to theaters nationwide that people have an interest in the film, and so more theaters will pick the film up for exhibition. Specifically, Angel Studios wants to pre-sell 2 million tickets. This is their goal, and you can help to contribute to that goal in one of two ways. The first is by buying tickets for yourself and your family so that you can go see the movie. The other way is contributing to their Pay It Forward campaign, which is where you can buy tickets for other people who may not be able to afford a ticket. What I'm going to do is link in the description to their Pay It Forward page, and you will see on that page both the options to pay it forward and also the icon to buy tickets for yourself. Lastly, I am also going to mention that if you want to get better acquainted with OUR and with what they do, there have been a few documentaries that have been made. One of those is called Operation Toussaint, and it happens to be available right here on YouTube for free. I have also linked it and its trailer in the description, or if you would prefer, it's also available on Amazon Prime. So check that out, and you will actually get to see these guys in action. Human trafficking and the sex trafficking of children is a dark and grievous evil, and it must be stopped. All right, guys, well, that's it for this video. As always, I hope that you found it interesting and useful, and I will talk to you later.